Just a dank. Tiny, tiny little fish. Ate the wacky rig underneath the dock. It's always important whenever you're skipping docks to go from one piling to the next and fish from the closest piling to the farthest so that you catch the most fish. Get him unhooked. Get him back in the water. Now whenever I put him back in the water, put him back a little further away from his buddies so that they don't know anything's up. Bye, buddy. You're fishing like this, I have the entire dock covered instead of skipping over and over and over again. Get the front part of the dock, you get 2 ambush points when you hit the front part of the dock, and then when the fish come over to eat it, you have more to fight through, but you're more likely to get to the fish this way. So there's a little bit of give and take with this technique. Whenever you're in a tournament situation and you're fishing docks, you really want to go from one dock to the other, but when you're out here like me today and you're just having fun, it's a good idea to fish and then to go to the next dock after you've taken some more cast. I like to do 3 to 4 pitches on each piling, and if I feel like I have 3 or 4 good pitches and I don't get any bites, then I like to move on to the next dock. Otherwise, I'll keep fishing until I feel like I've worn out the spot. When I'm fishing this bait, which is my go-to for bass in the 1 to 3 pound range, I like to fish a Zoom finesse worm on a finesse. It's a Gamakatsu Kale hook, which I feel like it's key because the round bend hooks and some of the other wacky rig hooks that people use, they tend to not skip as well. This has a curve to it, and I feel like how it works with the worm gets hung up less on the pilings if they're wood, and it also skips a little bit further. This is a hook that's meant more towards people who do saltwater or catfish, or a lot of people call these flounder hooks. They work amazing for not getting stuck in rock or wood. And your hookups are really good on this. I have just as good luck with this as a wide gap hook, and I'll fish it, and once the fish get stuck and there's that little U at the end, they're not coming off. I've caught 6 pounders on 4 pound line with this. If the line doesn't break this hook, they're not coming off. Once they're hooked, they're hooked. So I'm gonna do a little bit more pitching around these docks, try to get a fish. Sometimes they're not all big underneath this. Oh man, it's always fun when you're out trying to catch fish, you actually catch fish. And out on a day like this, I came out here for 30 minutes, film a quick video, catch some fish. Even a little small 1 pounder, healthy 1 pounder at that, in a pond is a fun fish to catch. He's small, he's strong. If you catch a bigger fish off of a pier and you pull them around all those pilings and stuff I had to, it's always a good idea to release them in the water, not to toss them back. But small ones like that, they're resilient and they're fine. Got one. Got one. Oh, that's the kicker I needed for this video. So this is what I'm gonna end this video on. Nice little 2 pounder under the dock. The last way I like to fish under docks is to be on the bank and skipping underneath the pilings, and you can be very successful, as in you saw this fish, where nobody else would have been able to cast a 2-foot ledge all the way across. Now this is why people love skipping, and that's what makes it so fun. Not a big fish, but at least it gives me a little bit of credibility for the video. This pond doesn't have too many big fish. So thank you for watching another episode of Mash Bassing. Please consider subscribing to the channel. See you next time.